Okay, so let's just go to the shop. I am in Edge, so I'm hoping that we can, hopefully all the links will work here. Okay, so here we are in a shop, someone's shop. Okay, and then Christina, watch this because I'm going to scroll all the way down, past the editions, past the watches, past the apps, past the accessories. So they've got new stuff in there now. So you're going to go down past all of the apps that you can buy, or all the program pages that you can buy. And now here's the upgrades. Okay, so this is where you would go. When you click on this, see here where it says serial number, you're going to look on the back of your Healy. I'm going to talk about this again tonight, like I did last night. So I want you, when you get your Healys, any upgrades you get, or new devices or free devices you get, I want you to make sure that you look at the serial number on your Healy is the same serial number as on your box. Just make sure that Healy, because they scan this before it leaves the company, but there have been times where the Healy inside the box was not the same serial number. So we want to make sure that you have that. I check anytime I get a new one for someone or myself, I make sure that the serial number is the same. Okay, so you would put your serial number in there and you just start typing, just 01. Don't worry about the colons because they autofill. So 01, 01, 01, and then whatever yours is. You know, it's going to have probably a Roman numeral or a letter in there, 05, 03, whatever that is, and then you would add it to the basket. So you just want to make sure that your serial number is in there, because that means that Healy then is addressing this serial number to give you access to more programs. And then when that upgrade happens, when you go into your Pink Dot app on one day, it'll say you have an update waiting for you. Would you like to do that? Heck yes, I want that upgrade. And then all of a sudden you'll have more program files that are available to you.
Is there an ATP where you, like how you went through registering someone as a new person?
Mm-hmm. Yep. So when you come to ATP 123, your first steps are the same as these first steps. So where the arrow is, start here. I know when Cindy sends people to ATP, she says, just go to the home page. And when you see the pink arrow that says start here, start there. So let's go through this. Here you are, you've just come to the site. If you click on this, your first steps here on the top row, it will take you to these 6 buttons and you start here. Okay, let's go back. If you start here and you click on the picture, it takes you to the same 6 buttons and you can start here. This is for the linear people and the creative people. And then if you click on each one individually, it'll actually take you to the page where that button is. So here is start here, sign up steps. There's your sign up steps. But if I go back and I click here, sign up steps, takes you right there. So again, I've tried to make it so everything keeps driving you back to the same place no matter where you click. If you really like the top row, click away on those. If you really like to look here, you can click here on all of these and it will go, or you can go ahead and click the link you want specifically. Okay, so when you want to sign up somebody, you're just going to end up here. And to sign up somebody, you're going to have them go to partner.healyworld.net with your sponsor name at the back end of that. If you wanted to log into your back office, you would put login here. So it takes you to 2 different places. So let's do okay, I'm just going to get out of here and I'm going to show you. So I'm going to go to partner. Okay, it's already logged. So here's the login page. If you have partner.healyworld.net login, and I click that, that brings you to the login page. Okay, so that's where you would go to your back office. Okay, however, if I want to put me back here, meaning I'm going to send somebody this link because I want them to sign up in my organization, all I did was change it from login to Light Life, and there it took me there where then somebody says, oh, that's right, my sponsor is Maria Boldry. I'm going to click next and I'm going to put in my information. Do you see the difference? The link is exactly the same, except for the last entry. It's either login or your username. So going back here, when we start here and go to sign up steps, so that's what this screen will take you to, is what we just saw for me, which is here, same screen. Okay, it's going to take you here where your sponsor name should be here, and they click next and they start entering. That person is now registering to be a new partner in your organization. Okay. Here's the screens. They've changed a teeny bit. I need to go in and clean them up a little bit, but basically everything is very similar. Small entrepreneur is the same as sole proprietor. So small entrepreneur in Germany or in other countries means sole proprietor here. So that's what the majority of people will click. If they want to have their company in there, you leave the VAT number, but then you can upload your documents. So for my company, I had to upload my Secretary of State and then my, because I'm registering my AKA, so or a DBA, doing business as, I had to upload those documents, and then I went ahead and put in my sales tax number. I didn't know if they needed it or not, but I did that. So they'll let me know if they need more. And then I just uploaded it here. I just had that in my computer, and then I chose files, uploaded it, and hit next. Okay. The next one is the password. So what we need to remember is when somebody puts in their username, it's so much nicer if you know, because I have Light Life because it's for business. I should have just put Maria Boldry or M Boldry. It would have been so much easier, because there's a lot of people who have really interesting usernames now that have nothing to do with their name. And it's when you're going through your tree, your binary tree, you got to remember the usernames. Hopefully in our new back office that they're going to come out with, we will have access to all of that information so that we're not in the dark or clueless of who that particular person is based on their username. But one of the big things is do not use any spaces or special characters or email addresses, just a name. And no spaces if that's possible. And then the password identifying. What I do then is I take a screenshot of this or a snippet of this if I'm helping somebody sign up, because this is how they log in. They will get an email from Healy saying this is your username and this is your password. And then you can go in and change it if you want to after the fact, but they will send you an email. And then, but I take a snippet of this so that I have it for people. And then you'll always click that you've read the terms and conditions, and you feel free to print those out. Those are in your back office, but you can also print them out. Okay, so that is how to sign somebody up. Pretty easy steps. Go to partner.healyworld.net/your username, send them there. Or if you're signing someone up in your organization, you can go here too. You're going to your back office. You're going to your sign up link as them. So let's say Susie Q calls you and says, hey, I want to be a member, but I don't have time to sign up. Let me give you my information, which is, you know, your name, your address, your email, and your phone number. So you have all their information. All you have to do then is go here, go to your sponsor name, click in as you. And then, so if I was signing somebody up and I had all their information, that's where I would go, is I would come to this place, and then I would click next, and then I would start entering their information. Now I'd make sure that they have their email, because then they want to get the user name and everything. So
where are you right now, in the back office?
I'm not in the back office. I'm just at partner.healyworld.net, which is directing somebody to my sign up page. So this is the login, and this is what does get confusing. So I totally get it. This is the exact same URL address. It's partner.healyworld.net. Login is to get into your back office. But if I type in here, I'm sorry, who was just talking? Is that Mary Lee who was just talking? I'll just put your username in.
Dr. Smith.
So is it Dr. Smith?
My username is Dr. Smith.
Okay, so I'm going to do Dr. Smith. Doesn't matter if it's upper or lowercase, but I do need to spell your name right. Smith. Okay, is that right?
Yeah, that's in my PH.
Okay, So if I click on this, guess where it's going to take me? It's going to take me to your login or to your sign up page.
I see.
So if you put your username behind here, it's your sign up page. If you put login here, it's the overall login page for somebody to get into their back office. Because if you did login here, if I can get my fingers on the right one, I have a new keyboard and all the fingers are closer together. You would put your username and your password in here. And when you sign in, it takes you to your back office. Is that clear? Is anybody else stumped on that? Because it is a little bit interesting with the URL being the same. Is there anybody that needs help with that?
I still have a question on that.
Sure. What part is confusing? Oh, maybe I misunderstood her. Okay. If you still have a question, just pipe up. All right, so that's how you get in, but let's go back to ATP and all of that is here. So if I'm going to move my thing up here again. If we go back on ATP 123 and we go to these steps, so you can log somebody in, but then before they purchase, the next step is to talk to them about their 30-day fast start, because you want them to know what their potential is in their first 30 days. The 30 days starts the day you sign them up. So here is the fast start flyer, where to find it in your back office. You go into your back office, which was on that previous page, and it's on the next page too. You sign in, and then you go to, on the dashboard left-hand side, you go to My Tools, My Downloads, and then you look for Flyer, and that will pull up the fast start PDF. But also, if you really need that, I think they've changed it. I need to go in and change it. I keep trying to update with them, but then it takes you to here. I think this is the updated one. So then you can download this and you can get, oh, here's the new numbers. See that? The fast start. So this is what you're getting on the Pioneer program too, is that when you sell a holistic health, you're getting $28.75 instead of $25 that it used to be. On a holistic health plus, you get $57.50 instead of $50. And on the residence, you get $115 instead of $100. So they've given us a little bit of a raise. So this is the fast start flyer. Okay. If I go back here, that's all just right here. The important part of that is, like I told a little story last night, is that I had signed somebody up and she bought a holistic health and holistic health plus. She might have bought a holistic health plus. And because she was looking at affordability at that point. After she purchased, then I sent her information on the fast start. And what she realized is that if she would have purchased the residence to start with and just upgraded a little bit, stretched herself a little bit more to get that, and then she got 3 sales of any addition, she would have gotten a free unit for her husband. And she wasn't very happy with me. So I have learned that when somebody signs up, before they purchase, I want them to know exactly what's at stake in this first 30 days. So here's kind of the same format of the Pioneer. I kind of just took everything from this and to show you what's in the fast start. If you purchase a gold, this is anybody fast start. This is anybody signing up at any time. If you purchase a gold and you sell 3 new partners or customers, they will upgrade you to the next edition, which is the Healy Health, Holistic Health. If you sell another 3 or 6 partners, customers, they will upgrade you again to a Holistic Health Plus. If you sell a 9 total, 3 more, so 9 total, they will, customers or partners, they'll upgrade you to the residence. So it's important that everybody knows what they're coming in with, whether it's a gold or holistic health or a holistic health plus, to what their capability is. Because in a regular fast start, you can upgrade to a residence, but once you upgrade to the residence, you don't get a free residence because you bring in 3 more people. So here's how it works. Well, it's kind of the same thing. If you buy a holistic health plus, you get up to a residence on all of them, and everything else, any additional sales, there's no upgrades from here. There's no free units. You just receive commission on all those sales. So it's really important that people know that the only way to get a free device is to come in with a residence from the start. Everything else is upgrades, and then you get commission after that. So that's why she was a little bit annoyed with me, because if she would have just stepped up a little bit and purchased a residence from the start and then sold 3, she would have had a free unit for her husband. Are there any other questions on the general fast start, even though I still need to upgrade this? Are there any questions on the general fast start? Just The one that's always there, the one that's always in place with the company. Are there any questions there? Okay, this is spelled out pretty good, and you can find your PDF here. Yeah, and then really quick, I want to show on the next one, the next button, your next step will be to go to your back office. That's the third button. This shows you how to get to your back office. partner.healyworld.net/login. Remember, it's the same URL. It's just either login or your username, depending on if you want someone to sign up or if you're trying to get into your back office. And then here are the screenshots. It takes you to where you put your password and your username in. Here's that. And then I have not done this yet, but I am planning on doing this in March. I want to do a whole back office training. Although Gavin said on the call today that with the Academy, they are bringing in all kinds of different training, which is awesome. So we will have a lot of availability in our back office to do, 10-minute, 15-minute, 20-minute segment training on specifics in our back office. So I'm looking forward to that. Okay, so going back to home and ATP, these first steps, and we just basically went through all of them. Inviting new partners, it's kind of, if you're doing it for them, if you're, if they want to sign up, you're sending them again that same ULR with your ID. And if you're going to sign up for them, you can go into your back office and do it, or you can go to this site. You can go with your username and log in just like I showed you. So again, those two are confusing. So if you're still a little bit muddled on that, it's totally understandable because it's the same URL. So it's just a little bit, just study it a little bit and hopefully it'll all click. Okay, so let's go to, well, if we go to your first steps and then we go to purchasing a Healy, if we go to that button, it shows you what's in the gold, the programs that are in the gold and how much it is normal price. And then here's the Holistic Health Plus, and the Resonance. So the gold, when you purchase it, you also get to choose one program of your choice. So let's say that you're a gym rat and you love to go to the gym, but you only want to spend the $500 when there's no sale going on and you want to buy a gold. You might choose the fitness program to go along with that. What you also get in the gold is you get you get the number Roman numeral 1 and 2 in the pain program. You get the chronic pain and you get the local stimulation. You don't get all the pain, the whole pain category. You just get the 2 programs in there that come with the gold. And then the Holistic Health, you just get more. You get the bioenergetic support or balance 1 and 2, both the meridians, the mental balance, the sleep portion of the beauty sleep, and the skin portion, or the job sleep, and the skin portion of the beauty skin. So you just get a little bit more. The Holistic Health Plus, you get a little bit more. You get the learning and the fitness, and you get the job portion of the sleep, and you get the beauty portion of the skin, because they're on the same page together. And then you get all the chakras. The Resonance, you get all of these programs plus the ability to use the Blue Dot app. Where I wanted to go to Tools. So I'm in a back office and I'm going to go to Tools and I'm going to click on Downloads. Okay, and then I always go and click English so that I think it's interesting they have English. You would say they have English. I don't know which one to click. Okay, and then down here, there should be one. I might be able to find it here in this drop down. It's just price list. So when you click on the price list, now this may not be updated because it wasn't last time. Let me see what it looks like. May have to increase my here a little bit. Okay, so if we close, so all the PV is here to the side. So if somebody comes in and buys a program, those are the PV that are attached to it. Yeah, they do not have, they don't have the animal on here yet. So they'll eventually get this upgraded. The animal subscription is 25 PV. And the revitalization is 25 PV. So right now I have the DNSC bundle, which includes the watch connector fee, the Heal Advisor search app, and the digital nutrition. And then I also purchased the subscription for the revitalization, which is 25 PV. So this is the actual PV on the bundle, but what you have to look at is the digital nutrition is 50. I'm hoping that they redo this. We have our upline going to bat for us to try to get all of these subscriptions to be 25, 50, or 100 PV, so that it's just easier to figure out what you need. I have a feeling now that they're coming in with the subscription for the Blue app really soon, that they will hopefully have kind of changed that. We have some upline in our midst that were very vocal about, why are you making a subscription 12 points and you're bringing the digital nutrition down to 40 points instead of 50 points, which the majority of people that would have satisfied their PV. So they kind of pitched a fit, and I'm hoping that they will come back. I got mine prior to them changing it, so my PV is 50 right now. But you can see here's the connector feed 12. Here's the Healy Advisor search module. That's the 20. The digital nutrition 50, and then the animal subscription is 25, and the revitalization is 25. So I don't know what the PV will be when they decide to bring in the Blue Dot app as a subscription. Remember when I said there was a dual-edged sword on that? There was good and bad coming. There are going to be some people that we sign up that just don't want to do any subscription other than I just want to be able to scan myself in the Blue app. Because they're making the Blue app a subscription, guess what? That could potentially satisfy them to have their business center active, whereas we, with our downline, are getting points every month from somebody having a subscription with the Blue app. So that is huge. That's how we get paid. That is passive income. When we have all of us in our business centers spending a little bit of money every month to create points. So I'm creating 107 points for my upline every single month. They know they can guarantee that Maria is going to have 107 points allocated to their dual leg bonus. And so go ahead.
You're paying a bundle price of $506 a month?
No, this is the bundle price, the one-time fee. I paid for a watch and all of these subscriptions together. And this was a one-time fee, and all of the subscriptions, bye sweetie, all of the subscriptions were available to me for 3 months. Now I'm paying 95, 33, and 22, and then 48 for the revitalization.
Every month.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I thought
I don't need that. I don't need that much. I really only need 50, but I wanted to keep the watch, but I also needed to get the revitalization so I can eventually teach it to you.
Now, what about, are we required, even being grandfathered in, to have a subscription every month?
Starting the end of March. Yes.
Like,
So
what's the least we could have?
50 PV.
50
Yep.
PV.
Mm-hmm. And so that's why I'm
Wow.
hoping that they're gonna change the numbers on this. We've had a lot of people ask for the digital nutrition to come back to this 95 a month and have it be 50 PV, which I think most people, I think that's what,
$95 a month to have the digital nutrition.
and it's amazing. The digital nutrition, the blends, just the blends alone, the pages of blends are amazing. I mean, they've got a kidney blend and a thyroid blend and a hormone blend. I mean, they've just, it's amazing. They really do have some amazing tools in there for us to work with. So again, this is all going to change, and it's going to be presented in a way that's easy for us to, figure it out and teach you, or have you learn on your own. Hopefully the Academy will have a lot of different videos that we can watch so that we can be, upgraded with everybody. Okay, but this is where you find your points, and you're,
but
again,
on the bio revitalization, which is 25. Now, I downloaded the swoosh. Isn't the swoosh the Heal Advisor search though?
yes, it
And
is.
so but I'm only getting charged, I don't know, $48 a month. Shouldn't I be getting charged for both the Heal Advisor search module and the revitalization? Or does it come with the revitalization?
So what you'll see when you open up your Swish app is you'll see that one of them, they're like, some of them are kind of like shaded out, like they're sort of opaque screen, like you can't click on them.
Uh-huh.
let me just see if I can get to mine really quick and show you on camera.
Yeah, I'd like to see that because I didn't even know till you told me to download the swoosh. Because I was just running the revitalization without the swoosh,
Right,
which you can do.
What's this?
And I
for?
was happy
Okay.
then, Maria.
right. Well, good.
So, you know,
Okay, I'm going to change something here and I want you to tell me if you can see my web camera. Can you see? And let me stop sharing really quick. And
Yes.
can you see my web camera now? Hopefully
your
you
web, I mean, I can see your,
can you see my
Android.
desktop opposed to me? Yeah, you can
Yeah,
see my
yeah, yeah.
desktop. Okay, so there's my swoosh. I just got into it. Okay,
What's
but if
that
I
swoosh?
scroll, see how animal? I don't have that one. See, it's kind of opaque and I can't click into that at all.
What's a swoosh?
Okay.
Oh, let me hang on. Let me click out.
I'm trying to make you big on my screen. I don't know how to do it.
So do you see this one? It's this. Okay, so let me come up here if I can find it. It's this swoosh, this little swoosh app right here. Can you see the one where it's all got all my Heelys in a row? Can you see it, Marilee?
I can see yours.
Okay,
Yes. I've,
what about Christina? Can you see it?
No, I didn't see it.
Okay,
Okay.
okay, so I have, if I can come up here. My camera's weird. Oh, and then my phone shut off. Okay, so it's this one right here, this swoosh app. See, it's like a little swoosh. So if I click that, then it comes into the Heal Advisor. And this is where you'll find all your subscriptions right now. Click next, start. Now there's my Heal Advisor search. There's my digital nutrition. There's my bioenergetic revitalization. There's the animal, which I don't have. You see the difference? It's kind of opaque and I can't click into it. But here I can definitely click into the bioenergetic revitalization. That makes sense?
okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So all of them will be here. It's just the ones you don't have aren't going
Okay.
to be here. Yeah.
All right,
So
well, that
here's
makes sense.
here's the search. Because if I want to find something, again, I'm just in it and I just put in whatever issue I have and I want to find. So let's just do that for people who haven't seen that. Let me put in tinnitus, if I can spell it right, and click search. Oh, okay, let's do this. Let me find one that I know is in there.
Gout.
Is
Someone
gout
put
in there?
easy.
Yep, easy. Okay, so there's gout. Oops, sorry. There's gout. I'm going to press search. And then it's going to show me all the things that are good to run for gout.
Yeah.
Right. So that's the advantage of the Heal Advisor search. Because if someone says, hey, what should I run for this? You can literally just take I'm going to put my fingers on each side and I'm going to take press and I'm going to get a screenshot. Right. And then I can go into my gallery and I can just send this to somebody and say, here's what you should run. And then you can go into more detail, obviously.
So it tells you everything that's, it could be stuff in the pink app that's not in bio revitalization on the search there. I thought search only gave you what the 12 new programs
Well, the 12 new programs.
that's in bio revitalization.
Oh, I'm in Heal Advisor search. I'm not in the bio. I'm not in
Okay.
that one. Yeah. I just
Okay,
clicked
I
in my
got ya.
search one. Yeah. I just
I
clicked in my
see.
search one.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Because I was in that one. So if I went into here, yes, then I'm going to click on that and then I can put in and it'll show me what's in the bio
Okay.
revitalization. And the same thing will happen with the animals. You click on that program when I have it, and it'll say, put whatever you need in there and it'll come up for whatever the best program to run is.
Maria, I've got a
Mhm.
semantics question.
Okay.
You say is partner and member the same
Same
thing
thing.
now?
Same thing.
Okay, and customer is somebody that's not going to build a business but they might have a Healy.
Customer is somebody, that goes to your website, not your back office and not to your
Right.
login page, but to your website, and then just goes to the shop, and it allows them to create their little account name, for
Right.
them, but it's not part of your organization. They can eventually become part of your organization if they choose to, but they're just a customer at that point.
But you
And
said
what
the
if-
other night, you sign everybody up as a member, but then we've got to tell them that in a year or sometime they're gonna have to start paying, they will pay a fee of $50. Is that an annual fee, the
Annual.
49?
Annual,
Okay.
$416 a month for a back
So,
office.
so are you saying we should click the box when we go, in, as you said, in our own website? Should we click member for now? Is it a better way to go rather than customer?
So I know that in the very beginning, the customer links were very glitchy. When you went to somebody's website and you clicked buy now, join, become a customer, a lot of people were getting orphaned to the company, and then you never saw them show up in your back office as a customer. So because it was free to sign up and because it's free now, and if they don't ever do anything with it and don't pay the $49 fee when their year comes around and it just compresses up and it eliminates that business center, we've just been signing people up. Because if you sign someone up and it's free, and all of a sudden they have 17,000 points on one leg, you can use that as leverage to go, look, here's an opportunity that you might have missed out on if I hadn't assigned you up as a member. Is this
Gotcha.
something that you'd like to do? Now that happened to me just recently. I had signed somebody, they handed me a credit card, just get one in my hands. And I just took their information and I just signed them up as a customer, and already they have points. Well, guess what? Now that they have the availability of a business center, they've already sold one and gotten commission. And so she was like, thank you so much for signing me up in the business and not just a customer, because now I can actually see where there's building. So see,
Okay, so there's a question then. So when we go in normally to register somebody that wants to be a member,
Mhm.
that's a different choice, going down through our dashboard, register a new member under our organization. So
Mhm.
we go that way, or should I just go down to the shop area on the same dashboard and go in when I put their information in? Do I just click the button member there? Because it's a whole different layout to sign up a member. If you go down to shop for them, again, I have the same situation. I have somebody's credit card, should I sign him up as shopping, or should I go down into register a new member for him right now?
Okay. So I would do this since it's free. I would say, this is what I'm going to do, because whether or not you do anything with it, there's no strings. There's
Gotcha.
only opportunity that could develop. And I just want to give you the option of that. I'm going to sign you up as a business partner. It's free. If you don't want to do anything, no biggie. You can just delete the Healy newsletter when you get it, or you can unsubscribe. No biggie. However, if 3 months down the road, you're kind of chatting away about your new Healy and you've got some people that may be interested in purchasing, you now have the availability to get commission on those sales. And so I want to give you that opportunity since it's free. If a year's time comes around and they are billing you $49.95, which equates to $4.16 a month for a back office, if they bill you for that and you decide you don't want to do anything with the business, you just don't do anything. It'll just drop you off and you're good.
Okay.
But I
So
want to
it's
give you that
$49.95 a year or a month?
a year. I'm sorry, did I say a month? I meant a year. $4.16 a month is what it breaks
So
down
it's
to.
$4.
So it's going to be, to clarify this though, so whether you go into the shop, my shop, and buy that device for them with their credit card, or if we go down through my organization to register a new partner, it's going to set up the same scenario either way.
Yeah, so if you go to the login, which is what we did, remember that same URL, it's partner.healyworld.net. If you go
Right.
to login and sign into your back office, you would go into my organization and register new partner.
Now, look at this though, because this is the question. I know, because I've had like 12 people in my practice that have ordered machines since last April.
Okay.
Okay, so if I go into my shop and just order his holistic health for him,
That's you ordering it for you. If you're in your back office at all and you hit the shop button, you're ordering it.
well, this is the thing. That's why I want to look at it from this perspective, because he's actually the husband of one of my clients. She wants to get him a device too. She wants him to have his own device. And I said, well, Kim, we can go into your back office and you can order it and get benefits. She goes, no, Joe, it's not a big deal. You just get him one. I want you to get the money, the points or whatever. So what I'm trying to decide right now, okay, do I set up his, register him as a new member. Because, when I go into my website, register him as a new member, what I was doing in the past, once I registered my new clients, then I would back out and I'd go into their new website and I would help them order stuff from themselves,
Right,
right?
perfect. Yeah,
So with-
absolutely.
So with
But you
this
could also-
situation, what's the
but you-
benefit? What's
Yeah,
the
but you-
benefit for me
Yes.
or him by doing it up one of those two ways?
Okay, so what I would do so that they get the benefit, because I'm always about win-win. I'm
Me
never
too.
about just taking advantage.
Me too.
Because you could just sign up her husband or have her husband go to your website and get the commission and she would be out.
Right.
I'm not into that. I like to make sure it's win-win. So I would go to her website. I would
Yep,
go
and
to
I got
her website. Now, can you see the screen right now that has the trees on it?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's that healyworld.net/en-us /partner/ this is my username. So let's do
Yeah.
yours because I know what it is now. It's Dr. Smith.
Is it time?
Okay,
Okay.
so there's that. Okay, so if I go to that, now this would be her username if you're going to do it for her, right?
Right.
Okay, and so when we go to that,
Yeah, it was a little burnt on the end.
Yeah,
okay,
sorry.
let me see who's
So
talking
you
about
broke
cooking.
it off.
Who's cooking?
I'm hungry.
I can't mute. There we go. Okay. She must have heard me say, who's cooking? Okay. So here's your website, right? And actually it'll probably go there. My mom's information is still here, but let's see what happens when I go to shop for you. Let's see if it clicks you into being up here. Edge is a little better at this than Chrome right now, but nope, it's still my mom. So I'd have to click out of this back office in order to get to yours. But this is kind of the same thing. This would be my mom's shop then,
Mhm.
and she's up here at the top. Now, I would want to make sure of that. So let's log out.
And I've been learning about the edge. I'm going to look into that because I noticed you were able to get into different areas on your dashboard.
Yes, Edge is amazing.
Brave or whatever, Firefox.
So I'm going to do this. I'm going to clear my cookies and get out of this completely. Done. Clear cookies. Okay, now let's see if we can go into Healy World. Is it still up here? This one here. Let's not put Marilee. Well, we could put Marilee in there. That's still coming back to hers. Let me just see if I can just go to a basic one. See if it just lets us go to healyworld.net in general. Oh, it's just not. It's being very persnickety.
And that's what we have to be aware of. Keep an eye on the right screen, whose name is in the right.
Yes, whose name is there. Yep. Okay, so there's how we know it's in WordPress. Let me just go to an incognito window. And can you still see my screen? Now we got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I put in Dr. Smith up here. Can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and now this is here. It says log in. So this is what I'm going to do. Since this is where it's at, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click shop. And let's see when we get to the shop if your name clicks up here. See, this is why I sign people up as partners, because this whole thing is just kind of squirrely.
Yeah.
See, it says, see right here though, it says sponsor, Dr. Smith. So see, you're up here. This is your
Okay.
shop now.
Okay, that's not me. I'm Solutions in Healthcare. I'm not Dr. Smith, but keep going.
Oh, how come we did Dr. Smith? That was just your login?
No.
Oh, then I was talking to somebody else. Oh,
Yeah,
this
that's
is
fine. We
Joe.
can-
I'm sorry. Dr.
Yeah, we
Donna
can-
was talking earlier.
Yeah,
Okay, but
yeah, we can
we're
learn
doing
on
Dr.
any screen.
Donna's.
That's
Same
right.
thing, same concept though.
That's right.
Okay, so then when we go in here to shop, we're coming in as a customer. I'm shopping for you, Donna. Okay, so here we are. So now I'm coming in as a customer. So let's put something in the cart and add to cart. And I'm going to show you the difference between your back office, if it'll let me, because it didn't do before, although it did put it in the cart. Okay, so proceed to checkout. Okay, this is the difference. If you're in your shop purchasing for you,
Yeah.
the Healy account already has your billing information and it should be here under billing details. But
Gotcha.
because we're coming into Donna's website to purchase as a customer, it's going to ask them to put in all their details. So if you're ever trying to buy a Healy for you, or you're in someone else's back office shopping for them, so back office situation, you're a partner and you come up on this, you're no longer shopping as a member, you're shopping as a customer.
But you know,
Because
when
if you,
I did that, I bought a resonance for someone last week, had their credit card, same situation. When I stopped, I'm trying to think about it. I didn't shop from the dashboard side, my shop. I
Mhm,
selected from the banner along the top shop.
mhm.
And I did that and I went in to purchase with their credit card information and so forth. That's where I was surprised that I accidentally pressed the button that said I wanted to be a member. It was
Mhm.
in the past when I would register new members from my organization, that dropped down on the dashboard.
Right.
As if I was going in as a stranger.
Now, did you
Yeah, Miss
find
Sarah.
them in your unplaced partners that you could place
Yes,
them
they're
then?
one of them. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
see, if you come in as a customer and they want to sign up, then you say, yeah, actually, I do want to become a customer. Now, at some point, this is probably going to take them to a page or it's going to add $49.95. Yeah, eventually. It's not
I know.
now, it's still
I'm
free.
not mentioning it right now because she just
No.
got realized and I have to teach her how to use it.
But this is, again, until they get our new back office and everything,
Yeah.
this is still such a squirrely area for me that it's just
Yeah.
easier for me to go in and sign people up, send them to the partner login page where they can become a partner. And then if they decide to do something with it, great. If they don't, that's great too.
Yeah.
So that's
Okay.
why Gwen and I were always promoting that, because we could never really trust going to the website.
Okay, so again, to kind of narrow this out, at this point, it's her husband. I should go into her website, and the same thing you showed me just now. I'll go into her website because I do have her login password because I helped her set everything up. I
Yeah.
should have him purchase from her and maybe make him be a member under her.
Yes, that's what I would do.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
I'm a proponent of that, definitely, is go into
Yeah.
her back office and then register a new partner as him. That's
Yeah.
nothing's going to happen with that site. It's just going to drop off eventually. Order it, because then you get the points, but she gets the commission.
She's going to have to go through the process of the setting up her e-wallet and all that. That might could make her a little crazy. She runs a ski area in Colorado. I'm not sure she wants to do it.
So then,
friend.
so then you could tell her, I'm just going to sign your husband up and I will give you the commission. How's
Yeah.
that?
I could do that. Yeah.
Yeah, or services or trade or whatever. Just say, I want you to get benefit because
Yeah.
I will get, if I sign him up, then I'm going to get the commission. But if you sign him up, you're going to have to go through the e-wallet thing, like you just said. And if that's an issue,
Yeah.
just say, I can do one of two things. I can sign him up and you can go through that process with the potential that you want to build this business later on down the road. Or I sign him up, I get the commission and I just give that to you.
And see, and that's what we all have to understand, I think. And we're so grateful for you, by the way. I mean, really, you are like,
Oh, thank you.
people have no idea what you're doing for all of us. You know what I'm talking about? Last spring, it was like, but we all
It
have
was
to
intense.
different avenues to solve these issues. There's not one answer.
There isn't. There's
No.
usually a lot of different things. I
Okay.
even had somebody on the call last night. I don't know if he's on this call tonight, if Kelly's on this call, but he was like, we need to talk because there's some technical questions that there's technical stuff with the Android that you put out that maybe needs more clarification. I'm like, I am so willing to learn, because I am not, anybody can come in and, say, hey, it's not that, it's this. Yay, because it's a win-win. We all need to know that information. Okay, Willow, you have a question.
Thank you.
I do. I want to know about the Blue Dot app.
Okay.
Are we grandfathered in with all of the previous purchases we've made with the Blue Dot app?
Yep.
So that we're
Anything
not gonna
purchased
have
up
a
until the,
monthly fee?
Yep, anything purchased up until the end of this month is grandfathered into own outright your ability to use your Healy with the blue dot with no subscription fee.
Okay, that's perfect. That's all I needed to know. Thank you
Yeah.
so much, Maria.
Welcome. Yeah, after in March, that's what they're saying that will end.
Okay, thank you.
You bet.
So is it like March 1st, we can expect to be billed on something?
So at the end of March, I think is what they're talking about with subscriptions. At the end of March is when they're going to start looking at requiring people to be active in order to get their dual leg bonus. So if you
they're
have,
not active, can they become a customer instead of somebody in your leg?
well, they can always go in and purchase, but if they want the benefit of the commission, they're going to need to, potentially become active.
And then
If you
if
don't have any points in your down leg, if you don't have any points in your legs, or if you have 0 points on one leg and the other leg's going, then you just being not active, what I need to find out is if you are not a builder, and I haven't figured that out yet, if you are a builder status and you're not active, do points wash? I need to find out if you're just a member and you're not a builder yet, if your points stay intact. I will find that out here this week and I'll let you guys know. But yeah, we will, as it gets closer in March, we will do specific trainings on what people need to do to become active so that they don't lose the points that are there and they use their back office, to the best of what you can have so that you can get your commissions that you need. So we will definitely we'll be doing a lot more training on that. Okay, is there any place that you can see a % of the battery left when not running a program? No. So you have to be in this is for Donna. If you're in your phone, you have to be in the phone with your Healy on to be able to see where the battery life is. I see the battery icon when I'm running the program and assume that the Healy is not, but that haven't found it anywhere else, that you won't find it anywhere else, unfortunately. Partner at Healy World, Dr. Smith. Is the sign up page with my name, but it is not for me. It's help them sign up. Right. So if you want someone to sign up, then you would send them to that page. You'd partner.healyworld.net/Dr. Smith. You would send them that link and it would take them right to that sign in page where they can see your name as the sponsor. And then they click next and it takes them into where they fill in their stuff. And then you will find them in your back office and you'll place them on either side, whichever side you want. Do I lose my points?
You said about the battery, you said you had to have both the cell phone or your tablet and the Healy on to see the.
You do. Yeah, you have to be
I just had the battery charged up again. I did the turn off, and on thing 3 times with the tablet and 3 times with the Healy, and then it wouldn't work at all. So then I put the charger on it. It didn't hold it, and then I put the charger on it, and then I was curious about whether or not having to put the on the charger was strictly because that was the next step you told me, or was it really run down at this point? So I turned on the tablet, and the icon said 100%, but the Healy was on the charger with the green light. So is it telling me that it's 100%?
So when the green light goes off, so when it's charging, the green light's on, and when it's done, the green light should go off.
But can you read what it is while it's being charged? Can you read the percentage on the battery when it's being charged?
I haven't even tried that, so I don't know that you can. I know that you can get into the Blue Dot app, so you could probably potentially see the battery. I don't know that.
I was in the Pink Dot app when I was seeing the percentage.
Yeah, I don't know that. If somebody on the call has done that and seen their battery life while the Healy's running, jump in. So
while it's charging.
While it's charging. Yeah. Okay.
And my other questions, you can just email me those, and that way I can get the proper email so that you have the correct one.
Okay. Yeah. If you want to.
The one about the clip, that was something I want to get right away. So.
Okay. So from your back office, you mean, as far as putting in a ticket?
No, that clip that you were showing us, that metal clip.
Okay. So you could.
I looked everywhere on Amazon, and I put every kind of combination of words I could use for that, and it never popped up.
Oh, okay. Let me really quick then. Let me see if I can get there, because I know that other people want that too.
No, I lost my questions I had for you. Okay, there.
Maya,
yeah.
no, I have not gotten with Vanessa yet to find out if members lose their points. That is on my list to do, and I'm sorry that I didn't have it done by tonight. But I need to know that too. So I will definitely get on that. I'm signing into my,
Also, Maria, I had one other question in there. I guess since you're browsing around, I could just throw that one out again.
yep, please do.
How do I put my picture up so you guys just don't have to see my name all the time? How can I put my picture up there? I've got a Zoom account. I put it in there, but it doesn't pull that into yours. None of them, Gwen's, yours, or Ken's, shows a picture for me, and I don't know how to put one in your Zoom when you're the host.
You know, I don't know that I know how to do that either, because when it just comes up Maria Boldry blank or Maria's phone, and I have an account too, and my picture shows up on my account. So if
No,
somebody's on the call that knows how to do that, that would be awesome. I would love to learn that too.
I see people with pictures and I see people live, but I
Mhm.
haven't figured out how to put a picture up there.
Yeah, I haven't figured that out either. But if somebody on the call knows how to do that, we would love to find out how you do that. I am going through my orders because I just put in metal clips with snap buttons. So I'm literally just going through my Amazon right now to see if I can find that actual link for you. I didn't put it on ATP 123 because I didn't want it to be construed as us
Right.
offering
Maria,
metal
I
clips
put
for
it
the
on.
ears.
I think it's there in the chat. Look and see if you got it. Oh, it may just go to you though. EKG clip, universal veterinarian alligator electrode clip.
Okay, let me
Isn't
see.
that
What?
sound crazy?
That sounds really impressive. Let me see
That's
if I
it.
can pull that up.
KG, what?
Oh, yeah, that's
EKG
okay.
clip.
Yep.
Universal veterinary alligator electrode clip.
Universal veterinary
Alligator.
Okay, so look at
Electrode
your screen now. There's actually several on here.
Yeah.
So I click on that.
Wait, yours were green, weren't they?
No, mine were purple.
Okay, that's what I
Yep.
ordered.
Okay, I'm going to put this in the chat and then people can actually see. Let me do this to everyone. I'll put it in the chat. It's a very long one, but okay, so that link is now in the chat.
What is that used for?
So last night we were showing how you could attach your cables to the clip, and then you could clip different items, whether it be a piece of jewelry or something like that, to deliver the microcurrent from the pink dot into a piece of jewelry or your glasses or whatever. Yeah, whatever you wanted to do.
But you use a metal plate to,
Or you can put it on a metal plate and then put a substance, put, something, a water bottle, put a bottle of pills, a tincture bottle that you take, and then you can have that resonance also be in that substance or that item.
is the recording from last night available yet?
No, because I have to edit quite a bit out. So I'm in the process of doing that. It will be up hopefully by tonight. Okay, I have to figure out, this is Elizabeth, I have to figure out legs. All my people are on the left side with 28,000 points, and I know maybe one person will think about selling. Oh, okay. Elizabeth, can you unmute? If you're still on.
What about ear clips? What ear clips do you recommend?
If you go onto some of the Facebook pages, there's some really good places. One of them, I can't remember the name of it, is we've said it on a couple of different calls, but it's like Fry-FL, I think. They have some. Elizabeth, are you on? I wanted to get your question answered if you are still on. Let me go and see if she might have checked out. She's still on. Elizabeth, if you're near your computer, can we talk about your left and right leg really quick? I just want to help you if I can.
Will we need the ear clip if we get the coil? No.
You don't need anything if you get the coil. You just need the Healy and plug it in and wear it. Okay, so Elizabeth's not.
What is the hair plug for? I haven't heard of that before.
So in Europe, you can actually have ear clips that you can put in. You can wear. Florida Research Instruments, Christina, that's it. Florida Research Instruments. I forgot I still have their box. One clip is $22.50-ish. And let me take everything off of screen share so that I can show them up close. Okay, so they look like that. And they just
Looks like that would hurt. I wouldn't want to put it on
actually
my
they're very spongy. These are, because they're meant for that.
Okay.
So you just clip them on and that's the delivery mechanism. So in Europe, these are completely illegal. Here in America, these are not FDA cleared to sell with the Healy. So Healy can't sell them to us, but that doesn't stop us from purchasing them in other places. So
Florida.
Well, it's smart because the ears are the ending. The ears, the fan, and nerve endings.
that's right. There's
So that's a smart place to put them.
yeah, it's people who have used them. I don't particularly care for the ear clips on, but people who have used them say they absolutely love them. So, oh, Elizabeth says I have laryngitis and she can't talk. Okay, so can we talk, Elizabeth? So in the chat, can we chat before the sale ends and get people placed, or do you have people to place right away? She's gonna chat here. Can you just unmute and whisper? Use your whisper voice. Okay, let's do this. Email me and we'll see if we can get your legs worked out so that you can start getting some points. I do have a lot of people that have very long one leg and then the other leg is struggling a little bit. The
So
coil will not.
The legs after you get going.
No.
You can move. No, you can't. Once you place it, it's placed.
Once you, I mean, I think once we have the new back office, they will have better capability of moving people around because of an accident, not because we just want to move people for the sake of moving them. That will never happen. It'll be because we accidentally placed them wrong. So, but what we can do is we can strategically look at where you're at now and then help people place so that they get more benefit. Like I was talking about on my mom's, she's got somebody that wants to purchase a Healy tomorrow, and I'm definitely going to put that person on her left leg because she only has 350 points on that leg, but 3,700 points on the other. So she's definitely going to want to put that person on her left leg so she can activate more points on that pay leg, which is the shorter leg. Willow, you had asked about the coil. The coil, they just said, isn't coming out until probably at least a month. So they will let us know. Did you have another question though? She still has her hand up. Okay. Okay, is there anything else? I think I covered everything in the chat.
Were
Go ahead.
you talking to me, Maria, about
Yeah,
the coil?
you had your hand up and I thought you had put in the chat about the coil.
I did. And what is the coil, and is this something we're going to have to order, or what is this?
Yes, it will be another apparatus, just like the cables or the wristbands. It will plug into the Healy itself and it will fit right up inside. I haven't put it on the ATP 123 yet, but I have pictures. It will fit up right inside. You should have gotten something in an email or a newsletter from Healy discussing it or showing pictures of it. It will just go right into there and it'll clip right up underneath your Healy, and then it will deliver. It is a dual coil system, which will enhance the microcurrent flow so that you can wear your Healy without any cables. Gwen has already been doing that. It will just enhance the availability.
Okay, so that will eliminate the wristbands?
For people who don't want to wear it, yes.
Okay, that's great, because those wristbands are really uncomfortable and they have not sent the free new upgrades that they promised they would send?
They talked on the call
Okay.
today that some people have received them and many have not, and they are working on making sure that everybody gets the silicone ones that are supposed to be coming out. I have not used wristbands probably since the second or third week of having the Healy. I started putting electrodes up here on my shoulders, and I plug my cables in there, and then I just tuck my Healy or I wear it on a necklace, and that's how I've been doing the microcurrent delivery for the last 10 months. So I don't
Right.
even, yeah, so I don't use the wristbands. My husband loves the wristbands. He thinks they're
Okay.
amazing. So
Yeah,
it's
that's
going to be
great.
personal
Those-
preference. Yeah.
Those electrodes, when I pull them off my skin because I'm older than you, they leave, I mean, I get old lady whelps on myself.
You probably are you're probably allergic. You probably are
Yeah.
having an allergic reaction to the adhesive. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
I
could,
can't use those. So, and the
so the
wristbands
coil,
are
the
very
coil will be, yeah, the coil will be amazing for you then.
okay. Okay,
Yeah.
so is that an upgrade that we're gonna have to purchase, or are they gonna send that out?
Nope, it'll be a purchase item that will show up in the shop. We just don't know when and we don't know how much.
Okay,
I'm
great. Thank you.
I'm hoping that since Gavin today said look forward to a year anniversary sale or something special of some sort, that they will be maybe offering that at a discount or something.
Okay,
I'm not saying that that's what they're going to do. I'm hoping in my heart of hearts, I'm hoping that they're going to offer something special with that. But I don't know what they're going to offer for the first year anniversary. He just said that
Okay.
they were hopefully going to have that available within the next month. So
great, Maria. Thank you so very much.
welcome. Okay, so I'm going to wrap it up unless there's a really pressing question with stuff that we've gone over. Is there anybody that needs anything
Lower.
specific before we say goodbye? Okay. All right. Well, thank you as a small group. Hopefully you got information off of this. I know we were kind of all over the place, but I will go in and get this one up and yesterday's call. Hopefully both of them will be up tonight or by tomorrow at least on the Gwen and Maria 2020 on the YouTube channel. So anyway, love you all. I will make sure I get information from Vanessa on members points washing. I will have on my list. I'll make sure that I get her contacted. So okay, well, you guys all have a great evening and stay warm wherever